Hi scholars, so we're going to start our next lesson for birds. To start us off, we're going to read a quick poem and I want to talk to you about what it says. So our poem for today is called To the Pond. So what do you think our poem will be about if it's called To the Pond? Take a couple seconds to think. Right, it's going to be talking about a pond and what's going on. So let's see what it tells us about the pond. Come to the pond, sweet little ducks. Wade through marsh, the rushes and muck. Walk through the meadow, walk through the brush. Come over swiftly, but do not rush. Be careful of the bullfrogs and turtles you meet. Watch for the foxes looking to eat. Step through the reeds and up to the shore. Come to the pond, come and explore. Now before we get started on talking about what the pond talked about, I want to go over, we had certain words in here that we talked about when we were learning about Dr. Seuss for his birthday. So we have the words duck, muck, brush, rush, meet, eat, shore, explore. What do we call those words that sound similar? So duck and muck, shore, explore, rush and brush. So they have the same ending sound. What do we call those types of words? Right, they're rhyming words. So this poet decided to use rhyming words in our poem. And in this poem, we're having ducks, and it's being nice telling the ducks all the things to be careful about when going through the meadow to explore. So they're being kind to let the ducklings know what to look out for. Now to go on to our next thing, we've been talking about adjectives, and we've talked about regular adjectives and adjectives that have strength. So for example, we have just our regular adjective pretty and our strength one gorgeous. Our regular one big, or we can use more strength saying humongous. So I want you to think about adjectives that have more strength, and I'm going to show you a picture of a peacock. And I want you to think of what are some words we can use to describe our peacock. So look at the picture closely, be a good researcher, and observe with your eyes. So what do you see? So what are some adjectives we could use to describe that peacock? Right, I did see blue. Now instead of just saying blue, how can we make it sound a little bit better? Maybe like a royal blue, or a bright blue, or a brilliant blue to give it more meaning and more strength. What else do you notice about the feathers? So let's see about these feathers. Are they small? Are they big? Little, minuscule, humongous? Right, they do look pretty big. It takes up a big area. But what's a stronger adjective than big? Think, what was on our chart? Instead of saying big, we could say what? Humongous, gigantic, great, because it takes up a lot of the space. Some birds with their feathers only come out to here, but the peacock, its feathers take up the whole space. Great job with remembering about your adjectives. Now we're going to get started on our story.